Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Tales of Arise. And I keep forgetting that there's always I guess an intro prologue before I press start, sorry. So we're just gonna continue off. So from my understanding is we just escaped and now we have to fight our way out of this section here. I still can't believe the graphics, how good they look. So it's gonna be I believe we just have to go straight here. Yeah, there's just a section here to follow. I think we're out after this. Or not.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Okay, that was easy.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor. Slaughter the rest. Sir! Look out! Shionne! Shionne!
Blazing sword. But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core. Attack!
You okay?
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry, you're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
You befriended Shionne. Zephyr has teamed up with your party. Summary: Shionne specializes in gun-based long-range strikes and astral arts. Use her to hit enemies from a safe distance and use the healing arts on allies with low HP. Healing arts can cost CP to use, so mind your CP total. When auto mode is enabled, Shionne will primarily target flying and astral arts wielding enemies. It's also lower HP during combat. So cure points with arts with healing and support effects consume cure points in addition to AG. CP is shared across the party and can be restored with items or by staying in an inn or campground. It can be raised by leveling or finding specific items. I wish you were just seeing my face the whole time. I was like in awe when that was happening. That the cinematic was really nicely done too.
Our cover's been blown here.
It's
Get a move
very,
on.
very
Moving
nice.
to another base.
Yeah, I'm in awe right now. Like, I'm super excited to play this game, and the crazy thing is, it's the first Tales game I'm playing. So I would imagine like the previous ones. Obviously, the graphics are not as intense, but if I'm enjoying this, I can't wait to try the other ones in the future. Look at this. Wow, that is crazy. Look what happened. They burned the place down. The Bright Eyes. I think it's the Bright Eyes. I'm not sure. That's crazy though. What is this? Land of Brimstone and Swirling Ash, Orbeus Caligia. I guess it's a section in the game.
That's...
Ganymede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsef, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
So you know what's crazy? I think we have to fight that guy, Belsvik, I think his name is. And I mean, look at the graphics. It's crazy, right? Like, it's new to me to even see something like that, because it's a game that doesn't, you know, it's graphically well enhanced for the PS5. I wonder how it looks in PS4. I imagine it still looks nice. Alright, so let's go follow the cursor here.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll
Okay, that's fine. I mean, we're gonna have to fight it regardless. It's in our path. Let me see, yeah. During battle, press, I guess, the start button while in the menu to change the okay. Semi-auto automatically moves until one direction. Okay. Control mode. Semi-auto mode is designed for players who only wish to casually dabble in combat. While manual mode is for those who seek full control. While auto mode lets the game take its reins. Oh, wrong one. Well, strategy. Let's try. Oh god, 1 second. Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out this. You can change the characters while fighting in combat as well as who you wish to control. Their positions determined when you press to target their boost attack. Press L1 or R1 during combat to change who you control. Press. Oh, select. Okay, I thought start. That's what I want. Okay. So let's just go quickly here.
Don't go charging off like that.
Controls. Sorry, I'm hitting the run button, aren't I? Okay, so just.
Don't let them form a pack.
So this is just. Essentially, we have to just take these guys down.
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuse.
Thank you.
This is up to us.
Let me just take these out. Oh, that's such a good combo. And that's it. Okay. Not bad.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Not bad, not bad. So I kind of messed up though, because I thought I knew what the right button was to change their. Because strategy here is just determine how your opponent operates combat. On the strategy, press triangle to detail each strategy and adjust them. Okay. Okay. So yeah, like I did here. But everything has a different changes. So like a strategy is fight with moderation, I guess. So that's what we're gonna do. And then can we edit? Oops, no. Change the leader? No, we're good with the leader. Activity record. Activity records is where you can check your main story and sub quests progress, and also lets you view your rewards from the finishing sub quest. You can access these records directly by pressing the left analog stick, I guess. Sorry, I'm learning a lot, guys. Okay, and I guess it's just like tutorials.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid.
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Dahnans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of Renan rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Alright, sorry about that. I really just wanted to check that out. And like I mentioned before, I'm gonna be really quiet when it comes to these type of
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
when it comes to these types of sorry, I'm just trying to focus. Okay, I should have definitely focused.
I'm on it. Bandit's coming. Circle and bring 'em down.
Can I switch? Gosh, I knew she's gonna resurrect me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do to avoid that. See the weakness to the right there, right? Okay, I keep pressing the wrong button. I keep thinking it's R2, but it's actually R1 and okay,
I won't rest until I'm the best.
and the L2, L3, sorry.
On par with the Lord?
You
I
simply
know I
can't
can
be
go up
too
there, but I just want to
strong
check
when
one thing
battle
over
is a part
here.
of your everyday.
Okay, perfect. Treasure chest. Let's see what we get. Life bottle. A miraculous medicine that heals KO from enemy as well as stores 800.
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Alright, so before I go there,
Got it. I'll remember that.
there is... Sorry, I thought I saw something shining there. There is something up here I believe I countered. Yeah, exactly. So what we can do is climb up here. Okay, it's manual. So we have to climb up here. And there's something shining over there. That's for sure. Antidote rock. A stone that keeps microbes at bay as it breaks down toxins. Storing it together with food will make it last longer.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
Absolutely. Campground, I guess.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Camping out. Resting at a campground will restore your party's HP and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you previously viewed.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I guess we can
I've never just sat
Sorry, I'm just looking at
watched a
what they're
fire
saying.
like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zoogles prowling around out here, right?
Ah, don't be a spoil sport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
He has some teachings.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin.
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shionne with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Dahnan agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Dahnans?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Alright. I guess there's another story thing, so let's hear
How
that.
come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still,
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
There's so much to think. There's so much they have to talk about. So I'm gonna just go for it. I don't know.
so this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just... You know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but that doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
Alright, looks like we're good to go, so we can rest, I believe. Because we already reminisced about everything else.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Ah, fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Wow, that's a lot of like dialogue. And the R1 you can see in the bottom right is already asking me to press it to indicate another like discussion. I
I hate camping out.
might just move forward a little bit and just play that maybe in the campground, sorry, next campground we go to, because we can play them again and reminisce if we miss anything. It's quite a long discussion, I must say. Like, I've gone through this for only 26 minutes and it seems like it hasn't finished.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
Crazy.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Oh god. Oops.
Guess I misread the landing.
Oh, okay, we're fine. I thought we were gonna die there. Is this fish? Salmon? Carp. Okay. In here there's probably more like ingredients for us. Sage.
What's this thing?
Is there anything else here? Nope. Seems good to me. Okay, we can move on now. We can climb this, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of this. Like, I kind of like it though, because it's coming from like Final Fantasy like 8 remastered. I had to talk through all the dialogue, right? And then sometimes after a while, you start to like miss through some sentences, wording, or you mispronounce some words. It's really like, for me, it's normal because I can't sit here and just say everything. Eventually, you slip up. But this is amazing so far. I like the fact that they talk so much. There's a lot of voice acting, which is fantastic in these type of games, and is well constructed so far. So we have over here Gigant Zulus roam around this area, and they're very hard to fight. You can use rare and lots of speed if you manage to beat them. Manage to beat them. So these things are beasts compared to the other ones.
We've almost made it.
I guess those were the ones. These are like mushrooms. Yeah.
What's this thing?
Oh, I see them now. Can we fight it? Should I save beforehand? Let me save beforehand. Thank goodness this game has like a way to play it so that when you save it, you don't have to go to a certain area to save. You can just save whatever, whenever you can. I think. Some reminiscing. So let's try to kill this thing. It might be.
I'd steer clear of that zoo.
Alright, never mind.
Damn. That weak, huh?
Let's take these things on then. I think we can take these things on at least.
Normally I don't pick on
Okay, I see.
You're mine! Swallow blade!
Magna Ray!
That's such a sick move.
Guess we gotta roll with it. Don't go charging off like that.
Okay, I want to figure out one thing is how to adjust.
Sighted. You're mine.
You know what I mean? Because apparently if you don't adjust the do auto,
I'm sure I can put this to use.
who knows? Ooh. There's others.
I'll take you all on. You're I'm on it.
Okay, see that little flip there? That was me doing it because like I had to press both the L3 and R2. Okay, that's one. And like his Mirage here, I guess that's only used when you're up in the air. We're surrounded, are you kidding me? They're surrounded more like. We're not surrounded at all. Okay, cool. And then we can pick up some stuff here. That's why I'm here. Okay, anything else? Yep, there's something here. Examine. Orange gel restores 30% CP. Alright, sounds good. Is there anything here? Nothing. Nothing that I can see at least. Okay. Moving along. I'm a sucker for like experimenting. Excuse my voice. I'm a sucker for like moving around. What the heck? Dogtail resembling that of a wise noble Shibu Inu that will combine with a set of ears makes it tempting to run around and barking everywhere. See a guy?
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dahna.
Alright. Alright, before going through, I just now, sorry, unfortunately, I'm gonna see what they're gonna say. I'm a sucker.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Dahnan. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegus. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegus? You mean the same Lenegus that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
So they definitely met, right? I mean, it's obvious. Something here as well. I'm a sucker for exploring, guys. What can I say?
Get lost!
Like that. Completely missed that.
I'm only getting started!
Okay, easy. Dead. Okay. I think I'm doing this okay. Shionne was damaged there quite a few times,
Take a
so.
look at that.
Parallax stone. A stone that can relieve numbness when rubbed, making it prized by those who have maintained the same posture for extended periods during work. I could say the opposite about that. It's kind of hard to keep your posture straight, especially when you're working from home or working with a bad chair. I guess this is the place we have to go. I guess this is where his like I guess his second base or maybe the home base. No idea. Oh, it looks like a cozy place. They look like they're rebuilding. Uzbek.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Dahnans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr! Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
So I just figured out what Shionne's voice came from. So I remember that voice because in Final Fantasy VII Remake, there's a character called Jessie, or named Jessie, and her voice is the same. It's the same voice actress, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I knew I heard that voice from somewhere. Okay, I'm pretty sure. I'm probably 99.9% right. Anyways, guys, I will call it a video here. I do appreciate you guys taking the time to review or come in, even if it's for a couple seconds, my video, and I appreciate it because I know this is new for me. So if you like what you see, please subscribe. Leave a like, comment. Let me know if you like it. Let me know how I can adjust things accordingly. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, everybody.